if you believe in it.
I wanted to. Green, over here.
Okay, recently you had come back for some projects like Vash's Lamkey for Trigun, Badlands Rumble, and Renton Thurston for Airlock 7AO. How was it like coming back to those projects?
It was cool. I was really excited to come back for Trigun. That was the first voiceover role that I had done, and so to be able to come back after so many years was pretty exciting. And I had to go back and watch it though to find out where my voice was as far as that. And hearing myself after so many years in the original stuff, I kind of was like, yeah, it felt weird. But I was excited about it, and I was really kind of excited also to come back for Renton as a much older Renton. And I didn't see the whole series though of the Eureka AO stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It was just fun to kind of come back. It's kind of like when I came back after so many years to do Overdrive from Power Rangers. You know, it was like 13 years later that I'm going to show up and wear spandex again. It's just so they didn't know I didn't get a minivan. I didn't get anything actually. He gave me nothing. That's true. They did not give me anything. You had to steal your stuff. Like my communicator, they didn't give it to me. I took it. I'll take it. Actually, that reminds me of a story. In Florida, and there's a Planet Hollywood, and I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's a restaurant that has like movie-themed things, and I don't know if it's still there because I haven't been there. But at one point, they had my Ranger outfit from the movie, and the big frog coin, the medallion in the middle of the chest, is missing because I have it.
What was the most memorable experience ever, like for a good reason, that you've ever had with a fan, like one that really sticks out in your mind? You met me.
It was nice when she touched my face. I'll never forget it. That's a great question. But I feel like everywhere I go, I have some good experiences, and just being here, I'm really I am happy inside that all of you actually came to this panel, because sometimes I'm afraid that people won't show up, you know, and it'll just be me talking to myself. And, no, that's true. But I mean, just this being here, you know, and I've never been here, and so I have no idea what they show here, you know, and to see that you guys are familiar with something that I've done, and no, I mean, I'm excited. I'm just excited to meet you guys. Really, I am. I'm trying to think of something specifically, but there have been plenty of moments. I mean, we did a lot of Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff, and I don't know if they have that here, but we did a lot of that, and there would be kids coming in on set all the time, and you get to meet them, and it's just it's a small thing for them, you know, just to take a picture, sign something, you know, and they're going through so much in their life. And the sad part is, like, usually like a week or two later, then we get a message from the parents that the kid is no longer alive. But just to be able to think that, you know, what little thing that I have done can make somebody smile, you know, not that I'm a great person or anything, but that, you know, I just like having some kind of impact in someone's life, you know. And that's really that for me. It's so starting my band was. I know this is kind of a slant from what we're talking about, but I went through my own little depression after Power Rangers, and I couldn't find a job. Obviously, looking at me, I'm a half Asian, but at that time there were no roles for a half Asian. You know, it's like you either had to be Asian or white or something else. You know, so for me, I couldn't get a job, and so I thought at that point that I just wasn't going to be able to continue doing it. And I picked up and moved from Texas to California to start this new life, and it was all just going downhill. And I had this guitar sitting in my closet, and I had told myself that at one point I would teach myself how to play, or learn how to play. And I had nothing to do, and I was homeless basically, and I had 2 trash bags, and I was living with different people, and I had this guitar, and I started to teach myself to play. And that actually brought me out of the funk that I was in. And I thought, you know, and this sounds cheesy, that I thought that if I could start a band that would kind of do the same thing, you know, in other people's lives, then that would be a really good thing. And so that's how my band started, you know. And for me, it's just very important. I know it's a long story, but this is very important for me to have a connection with each one of you. You know, I'm just a person, you know, even though I've done a few things and you might think that it's really cool. It's just being able to just sit around and talk with you guys, and I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk with you a little bit more, and that's one of the nice things about coming to a con that's like a first year that's not super huge. I can actually spend time with some of you guys, you know, and hang out. And so, yeah, just being able to connect with you guys is actually the most important thing for me. The green shirt, or the sweat, yeah, green shirt.
As you might know, it's Power Rangers 20th anniversary, and will you be in the Mega War?
They did not invite me back for that.
Major Wars. For those who don't know, that's the website. There's a petition for you to come back.
Oh, was there?
Mentor Jake, the new Sash Green Black Ranger.
Well, that would have been pretty cool. But
and recently, there was a petition for you to come back in Dino Charge, which is our dinosaur season. But would you like to come back for Dino Charge or the Mega War? That's my question.
I would. I mean, and I would come back, but mostly for the fans. You know, I mean, I've done plenty of Power Rangers in my time already, close to 200 episodes and 2 movies. You know, and so I've had enough of it. But I would go back simply for the fans. You know, and I would go, and I'm sure I'd have fun doing it. But yeah, again, they didn't invite me back. They did send me an email and ask if I was interested, and I said sure. Just let me know when and where and details, and that was it. They didn't contact me. So, but I'd be interested, you know, and to hear that there's actually a petition. I didn't even know there was a petition. Okay, but that's pretty cool. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. How about in the very back?